Hey, coaches, I have an invitation for you. I am making I'm admitting to the fact that I have been a coach for almost 3 years now. I actually started really being serious about it probably at the end of 2013. And then, as most of you know, I had some things kind of derail me at the beginning of 2014 that really kind of just pretty much stopped me in my tracks, honestly. And what I wanted to do today is I want to commit to each and every one of you to get back on track, not only for myself, but for our team. I've been going through the 90 Days to Diamond that, again, back to admitting, I've been offered to go through this training several times, and I'm actually signed up several times to do so. And every time I would get started and then I would just fall off the wagon and not do anything with it. And I realized that, I've had some pretty decent success as far as I'm concerned for the amount of time and effort that I have put into this business so far. But I know that I could be leaps and bounds above where I am today if I had committed, jumped in with both feet, and kept going. And as I'm going through this training here now with Bob Lucido, who many of you already know, but for those of you that don't, Bob Lucido is a coach in our upline. He actually is in the Millionaires Club. He's one of very few Beachbody coaches that have achieved that. I think there's maybe 15, maybe 20 at this point. I think it's closer to 15. But anyway, beside the point, we have an amazing opportunity to tap into his knowledge, his resources, and just his motivation and support. So I am inviting each and every one of you to join me in that. We are 2 weeks in. Next Tuesday, the 20. I guess that's the 26th maybe. We are getting ready to have our third call, but don't let that slow you down. I think that each and every one of you could jump in and get caught up so that you could grab hold of this opportunity and run with it. I wanted to read a couple of the things that I took down from the first call that I listened to. I'm actually a little bit behind the curve, but I am determined today to get on track so that on Tuesday, when the third call comes out, I can be ready to go with that. So I encourage you to do the same. But some of the things that he said that really have stuck to me from this first call that I wanted to share with you is, why is now the time? We've already talked about, most of us at least, there's a few new coaches here in the group that haven't yet, but why do you want to be a coach? Why do you want to help people get healthy and fit? Why do you personally want to be financially successful as a coach? What is this going to do for you? How is this going to change your life? If we haven't talked about that yet, please reach out to me so that we can do that, so that we can line out your goals and then create a plan to reach them. And the second part of that is, why is now the time? Why now? Why is now any different from any other time? And for me, I know that I have watched opportunity after opportunity after opportunity pass me by, and it has left me stalled in my business. I still am earning the same amount I was earning a year ago because I have maintained. However, I have not grown any. And without growth, there is no change. Without change, there is no growth. So we have to do both of those things in order to be successful. And I know that for many, many reasons, why now is the time. Because, and I won't get into all those, but basically I am declaring that now is the time, and I'm not going to put this off anymore. And I hope that you will join me in that and make this your time as well. A couple of the things that he said is, draw a line in the sand. You've got to draw that line in the sand and say, right now, right here, this is where I'm going to make the change, and then commit to it. You got to go for it. You got to say, all right, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go for it. Okay. So don't just go through the motions. It's easy to go through the motions, to listen to the calls and not do any of the work. You have to put in the work in order to make this thing a real successful thing in your life. And then go after it with enthusiasm and commitment. Enthusiasm is probably one of the big things. If you were in on my team call on Tuesday, one of the big things that I get from every coach out there that is successful is they have enthusiasm. They are excited. They are ready and willing to share this opportunity, their story, their lives, all of it. It's just enthusiasm. People are excited about doing this. And if you can relay that to the people who are following you, to the people that you're inviting to join you, they're going to want to be a part of that. I mean, when you hear somebody who is excited about something like this and they're like, oh man, this is awesome and it's going to be great and these are all the amazing things that we're going to do, you're going to have people that want to get in on that. People need that in their lives, especially now. I mean, you all know that I suffer from depression and I let it hold me back so much. But the shameful part of it is I know that if I would just get back to where I was with helping other people, it would help me tremendously. I wouldn't have the depression that I have. And the reason that I have it right now, again, is because I disengaged. So I encourage you to re-engage. I encourage you, if this is your first starting out at this, engage and don't let up. You got to be there. You got to do this. It's amazing. And just surrender to it. Let it be what it is. A lot of people are worried about what other people are going to think about this opportunity. I need you to find a place where you can say, I do not care what people think. I know that what I have to offer is amazing and is going to change people's lives, including your own. And so when you look at it from that perspective, you just can't afford to keep this to yourself. You can't afford to hold it back from your friends and your family and your loved ones. And then eventually all of those people that you're going to have that come into your life that start to follow you because of what it is that you do, because you are a Beachbody coach, because you are and have an amazing opportunity. So I am inviting a small group of you to join me to make this the most amazing 90 days of training that we can have. The goal is going to be to help each and every one of you engage in the 90 days to diamond training that Bob Lucido is putting together. So that's an hour. It's less than an hour every Tuesday that we have the call. It is recorded if you can't make the specific time, but basically you committing to engage in that training, listen to the call, and then put forth the steps of which we are asked to make. So there'll be homework every week. And then we'll do a little bit of training on the side of that, with our, the normal training that we would normally do as a coach from Beachbody, and then also doing our free challenges and things of that nature. So we'll basically be encompassing all of the aspects that we need to grow our business, but hopefully from a perspective that is not so overwhelming, so that you have key things that you need to be doing to get to where you want to go, and not, spread out all over the place trying to do way too much, which can become very overwhelming and can actually stop you from making any progress. So again, what I'm doing is I'm looking for like maybe 4 or 5 of you who would like to join in a small group to go through this with me, to basically keep me accountable, for me to keep you accountable, and everyone else in the group. It'll be like this little family of people who are going after this one amazing goal for different reasons for each and every one of us. But it's going to be pretty cool, because I think that is part of what helps in this business, is being surrounded by other like-minded people, by other people who are going for it and who want it. And, it's just part of life, and there's nothing that's going to stop us from getting there. So I invite you to join me. Again, I'm only going to take like 4 or 5 people in this group, because I want it to be, I want to be able to work with each and every one of you one-on-one. As much as possible to reach the goals that you have set, the goals that I have set, the goals that we as a team are going to set. So if you're interested, shoot me a message, let me know. And again, you want to jump in on this. What I want to do is I want to start with the behind the scenes training that we're going to start this week. I was going to start it on Monday, but I'm thinking I might push it out to Tuesday to give you guys a couple days to invite people to join in on that with us. So let me know if you're interested, and let's do this. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see all the amazing transformation stories from each and every one of you. The fitness stories are amazing, but when you can watch someone change their life from a financial aspect, that is also equally as amazing. So I just can't wait to do this with you guys. So shoot me a message. I look forward to hearing from you. Let's do this. Have a great day, guys. Bye.